What to expect from European Law Unbound Society? The European Law Unbound Society aims to respond to a deeply felt need by many colleagues, namely to have an open-to-all, regular annual conference where we can meet not only the friends we know, but also the friends that we would like to meet from different corners of Europe, from different legal subdisciplines, and from and adjacent scientific disciplines. We believe that this lack of shared space stands in the way of creating a true community of law in Europe scholars, which, like in other disciplines, would cut across several boundaries. First, the geographical boundaries between South and East of Europe, South and North of Europe, East and West of Europe, the subdisciplinary boundaries. How often do we get to hear colleagues working on, criminal law in Europe, administrative law in Europe, or internal market law during the same event? The methodological boundaries. Colleagues working on interdisciplinary and critical approaches hardly ever meet intellectually colleagues working on doctrinal and comparative approaches. And finally, the boundaries created by the degree of seniority. We have very few places where both senior and junior scholars get a chance to present and thus to inspire each other. And this is exactly the gap that the European Law Society wants to fill. We will set up a regular annual conference, which would welcome panels and papers from all law in Europe scholars attracted by it, in order to showcase the variety of scholarship on all issues related to law in Europe. The first inaugural conference, we are happy and proud to announce, will be in one of the most beautiful cities in Europe, namely Prague, between 25th and 27th September this year. The call for paper will be out soon. Over time, the activities of ELU-S may expand, if that is the wish of its members. And this is also another important characteristic of ELU-S. It is a project that aims to be open and democratic also in terms of its governance. Thus, all the people closely involved in setting up the society, the co-presidents, Daniela Caruso, Joseph Weiler, and myself, Secretary Generals Candida Leone and Martijn van den Brink, the executive board as well as advisory council are all set up pro tempore. From the second conference and in each subsequent conference, the members will be asked to both make proposals and vote on the renewal of governing organs. Our greatest wish is that we hereby help create a community of Legal Plus scholars in Europe, both to foster excellent academic work on law in Europe, as well as to create space for making more meaningful academic friendships. We hope that you will join us in this endeavor.